Hi there. My name is Jamie Mitchell, and I'm applying to be the brand education manager for Remax Integra. So this is my little 2-minute video about myself. I guess I'll start out. I was born and raised in Toronto. Went to high school here, and eventually decided to follow my first passion, which was theater, and did that in college. And that means that I spent a lot of years in the restaurant industry. So yes, I ended up in restaurants. I began as a server. Became the certified trainer at the first location that I did work at. I worked for Casey's, which was part of the Cara recipe brand, really big on teaching brand values and doing things the right way. So from there, I found myself moving up through a couple of different locations, a couple of different restaurants, mostly with Cara. I started as a server, as I said, became a bartender, eventually manager, bar manager, always training new staff, which kind of became a little bit of my thing to do. I actually got a chance, so I started working for Beer Market, working on one of their new store opens as a trainee, and eventually got to go on and open up another 5 locations with the Beer Market as the NSO lead trainer. And that was a great opportunity. Eventually, I kind of had enough of being inside the restaurant and was offered a position to move up to our head office and work as the brand trainer for Finn McCool's Darcy McGee's. That was an amazing opportunity. I learned a ton. I also got to be the project manager on the Lloydminster store open, which was really cool to see. A whole different side of the restaurants, working with not just my own brand, but working with other brands, working with vendors, working with merchandise. And that was a great experience. And eventually I decided that I was going to get myself completely out of the restaurant industry. Wasn't sure what to do, so I packed up my bags and moved to Vietnam and became an ESL teacher for a couple of years. Loved my time out there, loved working with children. I loved the teaching aspect, showing people something new and how quickly they picked it up. I really enjoyed. But obviously at the start of the pandemic, decided it was a good time to come back, see some family, spend some time back in Canada. And so I came back from there, and that's kind of, I've now been looking for something that pursues my new passion, which is teaching, training, and development. So that's my background there. I guess a little bit about me now. I mean, I'm a hard worker. I am really passionate about everything that I do. I suppose you hear that a lot. So I guess I'll talk about my 2 strengths. My 2 big strengths are my leading by example, and then also my development of the people and my team members. So leading by example, as I said before, I'm quite passionate. I'm really dedicated to what it is that I do. And I've always found that when you are the hardest worker on your team, that your team always follows suit, and it makes everybody's job really easy. It's when everyone's working at 110%, then everybody's working at 90%. And that's kind of something that I've always felt, and I've pushed very strongly for my team. Team building, another really big part of the leading by example. I think that you can teach people a lot and show them the right way to do things. And that leads into my other big strength, which is people development. And I've always had a saying that I've used in my training, came up with it myself, so don't steal it. But I've always told my team members that they need to be a Google and not an encyclopedia. And what I mean by that is that I don't need you to have all of the answers, but I need you to know where to find the answers. And I find that really helps develop them. It helps show them that I have compassion and that there is some leeway here, but there always should be learning. And I like to inspire that passion and dedication that I have. I think that creating a great, fun, but hard-working balance in the workplace is really important. And not only does that resonate within your team, but I think it also resonates with all of your guests and clients. So that's a bit about me. I hope this wasn't too long, and I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you so much. Have a great day.